All right, so when you picture the planets in our solar system, what comes to mind? Rocky worlds, maybe some big, calm gas giants. But what if I told you that the most distant planet, Neptune, isn't just another world? It's the strangest one we've got. And it's our gateway to understanding just how bizarre the universe can really be.
So, what is it? What makes this icy blue giant, all the way out there at the edge of our system, such a complete cosmic mystery? Well, the answer? It shows us that the universe is way, way more bizarre, and honestly, a little unsettling than we ever thought possible.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We're going to start with the strange blue giant right here in our own backyard. Then we'll dig into Neptune's biggest unsolved mysteries before taking a tour of some even weirder worlds out there. We'll see a universe of extremes, and that leads us to a pretty unsettling truth.
All right, let's dive in. First up, let's get to know Neptune a little better. You look at it from a distance, and it's this beautiful, calm blue marble. But don't let that fool you. That serene look is hiding a world that is absolutely chaotic and totally alien.
Just to put its size into perspective, check this out. If our Earth was just a nickel, Neptune would be a baseball. I mean, think about that. It's 4 times wider than our planet and a whopping 17 times more massive. It's a real giant. And yeah, you can forget about trying to land on it. That beautiful blue surface you see, it's not a surface at all. It's just a swirling layer of gas. And underneath that, no solid ground. Nope. Just this slushy, weird mantle of water, ammonia, and methane ice. It's basically a world without a floor. Okay, so all these strange features bring us right to the heart of what makes Neptune so weird. The big, unsolved mysteries that have astronomers totally scratching their heads.
And here's mystery number 1. Think about this. Neptune is 30 times farther from the sun than we are. It gets hardly any sunlight, right? So it should be incredibly cold. But somehow, it's actually radiating more heat back into space than it gets from the sun. Where's all that extra heat coming from? It just doesn't add up.
Well, the best theory we've got is that some kind of fierce internal engine is just churning away inside the planet. And the result of this is wild. The cloud tops are a freezing minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit, but the core is estimated to be over 12,000 degrees. That's hotter than the surface of the sun. It's just this insane temperature difference.
So, that crazy internal furnace might be connected to our second mystery. See, Neptune has the fastest winds in the entire solar system. But they're not just fast, they're supersonic. And they're blowing the wrong way. I mean, look at this. The strongest hurricane winds on Earth might hit, 250 miles per hour? On Neptune, they're clocking in at 1,200 miles per hour. That is literally faster than the speed of sound. It's hard to even imagine.
And here's the really weird part. The winds blow westward, completely opposite to the planet's eastward spin. How is that even possible? One theory suggests these ridiculous winds might only exist in these super thin layers, maybe just 600 meters thick. It's a weather system that just breaks all the rules.
And that brings us to our third mystery, the Great Dark Spot. Now, this isn't like Jupiter's Great Red Spot, which is pretty much always there. No, Neptune's spot is more like a ghost. It's this massive storm that just appears and then vanishes completely.
So, the Voyager 2 spacecraft spotted the first one back in 1989. This thing was a storm system the size of our entire planet. But then, when the Hubble telescope took a look in 1995, poof, it was just gone. Since then, we've seen new spots pop up and then fade away after a few years. We still have no idea what their full life cycle is.
Okay, but maybe the most mind-blowing thing about Neptune is something we can't even see. Scientists are pretty sure that deep inside the planet, it rains diamonds. I'm not kidding. The immense pressure crushes methane molecules, releasing carbon atoms. These atoms get squeezed together into actual diamond crystals. These diamonds then rain down through the planet's mantle until they get so hot near the core that they vaporize, float back up, and start the whole cycle all over again. A perpetual planet-wide diamond storm. Just wow.
If you really want to grasp how powerful Neptune is, try this thought experiment. What if we swapped our moon with Neptune? First, it would dominate our sky, appearing 15 times larger than the sun. Its gravity would create tides 1,000 times more powerful, setting off constant, catastrophic earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And here's the real kicker, Earth wouldn't just have a new moon. We would become Neptune's new moon.
So yeah, Neptune is unbelievably strange. But here's the thing, it's just our local weirdo. It's the perfect jumping-off point to understand that the rest of the universe gets much, much stranger.
So let's take a quick tour of the cosmic oddities astronomers are now finding out there.
And when I say a tour, I'm not just talking about oddities. This is more like a gallery of cosmic monsters. These are worlds so extreme they completely shatter our ideas of what a planet can even be.
For example, imagine a planet where it rains glass, sideways. This deep blue world has winds screaming at over 5,000 miles per hour. It's so hot that silicate, the stuff glass is made of, is just vaporized into these tiny shards that are constantly whipping around the planet. It's a global, never-ending sandblaster.
Or how about a planet that's been stretched into the shape of a lemon? It's orbiting so close to a dead star that gravity is literally pulling it apart like cosmic taffy, and its atmosphere isn't made of anything we'd recognize. It's helium and pure carbon. It might not even be a planet anymore, just the shredded core of an old star that got too close.
Then there's the phantom planet, a world that is literally darker than coal. It's so black that it absorbs more than 99% of the starlight that hits it. It's a true ghost. A giant ball of gas that just soaks up light and basically disappears into the darkness of space.
And this next discovery really changed how we think about things. For a long time, we hoped to find water worlds. But it turns out, many of them are probably lava worlds. Their atmospheres? They're not made of water vapor from oceans. They're made of rock vapor, boiling off of planet-wide oceans of molten magma. They don't breathe water. They literally breathe rock. So, what's the takeaway from all this? From our own weird Neptune to planets made of boiling rock, what does it all mean? Well, it points to a really profound and honestly kind of unsettling truth about our place in the cosmos.
And here's that truth. The universe isn't some gentle cradle designed for us. It's a violent, hostile, extreme place. Life doesn't exist because of the universe. It survives in spite of it. Our calm, stable Earth. It's not the blueprint for planets. It's a staggering, almost impossible lucky exception. And we're just now, at the very beginning, starting to realize how special that is.
The more clearly we see the universe with our powerful telescopes, the stranger it gets. We kind of imagine finding a bunch of planets like ours, right? But what we're actually finding is a cosmic zoo of monsters, oddities, and impossibilities. The reality is so much weirder than any fiction we could write. And that might just be the most unsettling and maybe the most exciting truth of all.